This is Julie. I'm here with James, and he's going to tell us about the mirroring of Mary King.
Thank you very much for coming to talk to me.
Sure.
The Mirroring of Mary King is a two-player game. It's designed where players are related to each other. So one player is the mortal Mary King. The other player is the ghost of her ancestor. The ghost is trying to possess the body to live again. Mary King is trying to fight off the ghost possession. So as such, you sit side by side when you play the game.
Wow.
The tableau represents Mary's psyche. On each side, there's a Mary image, and on the other side, there's a ghost image. You play a series of cards called control cards to try to manipulate the various tiles. So for example, if you played this control card, I'll move it over, you would flip over this tile, and this tile, unless you chose to play it in this orientation. So each player's deck is called their mind, and it contains control cards and power cards. Power cards offer choices of abilities, of things you can do, directly affect your opponent or directly affect Mary's psyche. And when you play a card from your mind, your discard pile is called your memory. So cards go from mind to memory, and you have a set of cards called ideas. All payments and penalties come out of your mind. As you play the game, it goes Monday through Friday. Ghost goes, then Mary goes. At the end of each player's turn, there's penalties assigned for the area of control that you have. So the more the ghost controls, the more Mary has to discard cards. The more Mary controls, vice versa. And it's not just in the ghost turn Mary gets penalized, it's the board stake. So both players can get penalized in one turn at the end of each player's turn. The game ends when one person completes the Mary tableau, or one person loses when they are out of their mind. If both players survive till Friday, then there's a scoring system which is based on the number of tiles you control of Mary. You get a bonus, plus the cards remaining in your mind.
Whoa.
So if you burn a lot of cards early on, because there's no limit on how many cards you can typically play, you refill your deck faster, you burn through your mind faster, and you may not survive till Friday.
Oh my gosh.
The last kicker, there's two last kickers to the game. As the days progress, there's a day counter, and with each day's increment, you are allowed to play fewer control cards, but buy more ideas. So there's a temptation to spend your mind to buy ideas, and it's to simulate you getting more exhausted and more desperate as the week goes on. There are little placards to give you hints on how, just remind you how to buy cards, what the icons mean on the cards and stuff for the base game. Once you get comfortable with the base game, there's an added ability to add special powers. The ghost gets a power, the mortal gets a power, and they use these 4 round tokens called Prerogative Tokens. And the way this works is if Mary wants to use her special power, she has to use her prerogative. And when she does it, it gives the ghost another prerogative to use their power. So the more you use your power, the more you give control to the opponent. So that's the sort of tug of war of this game.
What is the age on this?
Age is 14 or higher.
I would think so. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the MSRP?
$30.
Nice.
And so what you get with that is you get these nice chunky tiles, which Panda did a great job. I have to comment on Panda game manufacturers. Look at how those line up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's perfect.
That is really cool.
Cards are all ivory core cards, and there's a neoprene mat with a day tracker and the scoring rules on it. And that all comes out of the box. This isn't Kickstarted, it's direct to retail.
Oh, all right. And how long does it take to play?
About 30 minutes.
Well, that's not bad. All right. Well, thank you so much for explaining it.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I hope you have a great con.
Thank you.